everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to do a video that I saw on Krista from Books and Jams. So she does these shelf spotlights where she tells you a different category or something pertaining to books. She tells you all the books she has on her shelf with that classification. And so this one that she did was about May flowers. So she pulled all of the books from her shelves that had a floral word in the title. And I thought that was so fun, like so creative. So I just did my TBR shelf. So these two are my TBR shelves, and I found 7 that have floral words in the title. So let's just get into it. So the first one is The Sunflower Forest by Tori Hayden. So this one I have had for a long time, and I have not read this because it's like 500 pages. It's really thick, and I don't know, I'm just nervous about it, I guess. But this one is about a mother and daughter. The daughter is really close to her mom, and she always hears stories from her past, but what she doesn't know is some secrets about her mother's life before the war. Her mom grew up in Hungary and Germany, I think, and so it's her secrets, and like as this book goes on, she learns what her mother did before the war. So I really want to read this one. I'm just really nervous too. The next one is Your Roots Are Showing, and this is got a big sticker, but it's by Elise Childers. And this one is about a woman who has a baby, and she is really struggling with postpartum depression. And so she like vents everything in an email and accidentally sends it to her husband. And I guess her husband leaves her or something. So she then takes her kid and moves on. And she is kind of like still thinking about her husband. And so the last line is, when thoughts of James still haunt her, she begins to wonder if the best part of marriage starts after the fairy tale ends. So I think this one's really interesting. I really want to read more books about like marriage and trouble, and this definitely seems to fit that bill. So I'm excited to see what this one's about. Next is The Christmas Bouquet by Cheryl Woods. This is one in her Chesapeake Shores series, and I don't know where this falls in the series. It's a Christmas one. It's a tiny little book, so this will be really quick and easy to read, but I am a stickler for reading things in order, so I just haven't gotten to this one yet. But bouquet is a Christmas word. This one I was kind of stretching it with your roots, floral roots. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but we've got sunflower, roots, bouquet. Now we've got 2 from Debbie McComber. So we've got The Inn at Rose Harbor. This is a series I actually have not read. I think you read this one right after Cedar Cove, which I have read all of the Cedar Cove series, but rose is obviously a floral word, and this is the first in that series. So I really want to dive back in, but it has been probably 20 years since I read, no, 20 years is too long, 15 maybe since I read Cedar Cove. And again, I know it's just like Easter eggs. You don't actually have to read them in any sort of order, but I think that's been my holdup. And I also am just a little like not in love with contemporary romance huge series like I used to be. So I've just been hesitant on this one. The other one from Debbie is Blossom Street Brides. So I have read, this is part of her Blossom Street series, and I have read a lot of those Blossom Street books. This one, I'm not sure where it fits in, but Blossom Flower. This is about a bunch of women in Seattle that they meet by sewing, and I don't know, like it kind of takes off from there, but we'll see. There's a lot in this series actually that are like floral. I think there's Susanna's Garden and a couple other things, but like I said, I just got this off my TBR. So there's that one. Then we've got Honeysuckle Dreams by Denise Hunter. And honeysuckle, I mean, I'm calling it a flower. So this is a Blue Ridge romance. And I haven't read any of this Blue Ridge series. I don't know why, because I have never heard a bad word about Denise Hunter, so I need to pick this up, but this one is on there. And then the last one is Lost Roses by Martha Hall Kelly. So this is the follow-up to Lilac Girls, and I don't know if it's a prequel or a sequel. I can't remember. I've really tried to not hear a whole lot about it because the feedback that I have heard is somewhat negative about this, and so I want to go in not knowing a whole lot, because if I have a bad attitude, it's a big book, so it's going to be like really a trudge to get through, so I'm trying not to hear too much, but again, roses. So just these 7 are really great, and like I really should be picking them up here in May, although this is going to come out at the very end of May, so I probably won't, but it's a good thing to keep in mind maybe for next May. So Krista, thank you for doing this. This is a really fun idea. I will definitely link her video down below. If you haven't seen it, go check her out. She is amazing. And that's it. We'll see you in the next one.